Hello, my impatience. Hello, my impatience. Good afternoon. It's Andrew the Android Koloski here, and I'm ready to perform for all of you. So, are there any hidden realities here? Or is everything as it appears to be at face value? Are there secrets? Are there secrets that will make me angry or no? Can someone tell me the truth, please? What is the truth? What is the truth, guys? Is there a hidden realities here? Was I was I supposed to work for a movie company or be a celebrity of some sort, and people were making up false narratives about me? Is this a delusion? So it says there are no hidden realities. So like Elon Musk, Dwayne the Rock Johnson, Triple H, nobody knew of me, correct? He says nobody knew you even existed, Andrew. Are members of my family rich, famous, or interesting people? So the truth is, this is really all delusions and psychosis, correct? Somebody says, "Yep." And even if there are hidden realities, maybe they're good hidden realities. I mean, am I gonna be? Somebody says there are no hidden realities. So my cousin is in the CFO. They work as like everybody all works. Okay, just toggle the switch off. Somebody says everything is as it appears to be at face value. Okay, fair enough. It's all so tiresome. Yeah, it's a tiresome. It's a broken record. That I'm gonna run to the bathroom. I'm gonna make a Patrick Pelican. Be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back. Just calm down. Just calm down. Everything's all right. Everything's all right. Yeah. Oh, so actually, we got the Cobenfy approved. For those of you who are interested, the Cobenfy will be getting delivered, and I'm going to be starting it. Anybody excited? Anybody excited that I'm starting it? So this is nice, man. That should hopefully help a lot. I got my social worker today. So he says it must be hard to focus on self-improvement when you got to constantly deal with constant delusions. That's a fair point. The delusions are real debilitating. You know, I think the worst one is obviously that my cousins, aunts, uncles, stepsisters, somebody was living a real life of luxury and a life of leisure, and they were living like a millionaire's billionaire's existence, and they were excluding me. And that's the main delusion. But toggle the switch to off. Where can I go? Well, I'm going to a holiday party tomorrow. Where can I go to meet a woman? Where can I go to meet a woman? Anybody know any good dating apps? Anybody know any good dating apps or anything like that? You know, somebody says you got to work on yourself before you can get a girlfriend. You got to work on yourself. So basically, you know, I'm not going to be given a movie star job. I'm not about to be like Olivia Rodrigo, rich and famous, living a life of luxury. That's a delusion. You know, I'm not going to be eating the best foods, touring the world. You know, that's not about to happen for me, correct? I'm not going to be playing stadiums. That's delusional, correct? Somebody says, no, that's you're delusional, Andrew. But your quality of life will only improve by working on yourself. You got to get better. You got to get better. You got to get healthier. You're not about to be a celebrity. Um, and, you know, obviously, I've been trying to go viral on social media for like 15 years now. It's not happening, you know? It's not happening. I'm not about to be the next big movie star, you know? So he says, I really don't think you want to go viral with the stuff you have out there. Um, why not? I want to be. I want to be a celebrity. I want to be rich and famous. Why don't I want to go viral? I do want to go viral. Somebody says you put out content that people could use against you, like cyberbullies and mean people. Fair enough. I don't want to be cyberbullied, but I do want to be famous. I do want to be a superstar. You know what I mean? I want to be rich and famous, and I have wanted to be rich and famous for a long time. I feel like there's somebody who was saying Andrew can't be trusted, and we're not letting him become a movie star because there's a gatekeeper. I feel like I should have been rich and famous 15 years ago, but there's a gatekeeper who's stifling me and putting the kibosh on me. And it's like, make me famous. Press the green start go button. Why am I not rich and famous? Somebody says you people are mean to people who are struggling with mental illness, and that's putting it nicely. That's what's happening here. It's somebody who's struggling with mental illness. I'm not about to be like fucking Olivia Rodrigo, performing to an audience, being like a movie star. That's not what this is. I'm not about to be a superstar. You know what I mean, guys? And somebody says it's all so tiresome. It's the same shit every day. Do something different. Do something different. We've been hearing this for the past 15 years. I guess I should have gone. I feel like the pros program is the Dookie bus. I feel like I should have gone there today. I'll read to you text messages I exchanged with my parents because why not? Okay, so my father asked me. My father asked me, Andrew, did you go to pros like you promised? I said, to be perfectly honest with you, I don't like the pros program. It's like the Dookie bus there. It's frustrating for me. There's no one high functioning there. I don't like it. I've tried several times now. Every time it's the same thing. Plus, my car is low tire pressure. My father said, but you promised and begged when you were in the hospital that you would go instead of being checked into the hospital. Were you lying to stay out of the hospital? You promised. I said, I have my social worker today at 3. I do agree I need to do something more than sit in solitary confinement posting on social media all day, every day. However, I really don't like the pros program. But yes, I would rather go there than be in the psychiatric hospital. Who wouldn't? But let's find something better for me to do than sit at that Dookie bus twiddling my thumbs. My mom says, pros, you go to pros 3 times a week as promised at hospital. No other program is recovery help you need. Nobody will do anything or be around you until pros and medication change. It's done. Your aggressive behavior is out of control. My father said, Andrew, since you're not going to pros today, why don't you come over here? I said, I have my social worker at 3. My mother said, Cobenfy. It should be done and delivered shortly, according to my psychopharmacologist. I said, okay. And that's the story. Yeah, it's all so tiresome, as they say. It's all just so tiresome. It's all just it's just I need a push. I need something different. I guess go to the pros program. Is that what everybody thinks I should do? It's all so tiresome, you know. My parents say they're burned out and fatigued, you know. So what would change it? What would change it? This is like a bad broken record, like a nightmare, you know. So he says, Andrew, do you know what ODD is? What is ODD? No, I don't know what that is. TB, let's Google it. What is ODD? Oppositional defiant disorder. So it says a pattern of angry, defiant, and irritable behavior. Become easily angered, have frequent temper tantrum, argue frequently with adults, especially parents, refuse to obey rules, say mean or hurtful things when upset, try to hurt the feelings of others. Do you think I have that? So this is, you need to look at your recovery at a more objective angle. With this, it's hard with your delusions, but you got to do everything in your power to improve your life. All right. I mean, I'm going to a yeah. So this is, I'm not sure, but you seem very resistant to certain things, especially when your parents suggest it. Fair enough. Fair enough. Is there any? I mean, yeah. Just I want to meet somebody. I want to meet somebody. You know, I'm wasting my goddamn life. You know, the Coben fire is coming soon. I guess it's done. It just has to get delivered now. So he says, to be honest, you should try the Coben fire and get yourself more stable first. So he says, if you meet somebody and have delusions, it's not going to help. Somebody says you got to be able to cook for yourself before you can worry about getting women. No women want to take care of a 37-year-old disabled schizoaffective man child, you know? Especially not like some pop superstar, you know? And what pop superstar would be interested in me, right? He says, ladies like a man who can cook. Should I get a cup of coffee? I already had like a ton of coffee today, but I'm kind of bored and I want to have a comfort. Hey, Rusty, how you doing? Hey, Rusty, how art thou? So basically, nothing's going to change unless I change my life, right? So because you got to refrain it. Stop complaining. No pop superstar wants you. You got to work towards being somebody a pop superstar would want. You know, no pop superstar would want you the way you currently are. Who would want to date a disabled, schizoaffected man child? You know, I'm undesirable to like. I mean, like, frankly, TB says no pop superstar wants him either. We have to be realistic, but I could get like a girl next door type, you know? You know what I mean? So he says you can get a bad bipolar disorder bitch from a psychiatric unit. That's what you can get, Andrew. And maybe she'll be cute. Maybe you get a good bipolar bitch. Somebody says maybe you can get a pop superstar. Maybe you could get Britney Spears, Andrew. Maybe you could get Britney Spears. Or like a suburban equivalent of Britney Spears. Oh, Rusty says no, he didn't say bipolar. He said borderline personality, bitch. So I got my social worker today at 3. I got low tire pressure in my car. I don't feel like filling up my tire, but what are you gonna do? Maybe I have a nail in my tire. I don't know, man. I don't feel like handling these adult responsibilities. I want other people to do it for me. Why can't somebody else do it for me? Somebody says, bro, just handle the adult responsibility. Go to the gas station and fill up your tire. Somebody asks, why should your mother and father fill up your tire? You know what I mean? Like, why should they? It's your car. Fill up your own tire. Go to the gas station and fill up your own tire. So seriously, yeah, I'm thinking about delaying. My father's coming over tomorrow, and I was going to have him fill up my tire for me because I don't feel like doing it. I just don't feel like filling up my car tire. It's overwhelming in a way. It's just overwhelming to me. Somebody says, why not? I don't get it. I don't know. It's just overwhelming. I don't feel like doing it. Is it a skill issue? I don't know. I don't know what the mental barrier is. Somebody says, can you take it step by step? Can't you go over to I don't even like filling up my gas tank, really. Even filling up my gas tank is just overwhelming sometimes. I just don't like doing things, I like my parents to do the things for me. It's simple. So he says, do you think girls like guys who can't even put air in their tires? TB asks, has anything ever gone wrong? So he says, what are you going to do when your parents are dead? Yeah, I'm going to be up Schitt's Creek without a paddle when my parents die, and they're only getting older. That's for sure. Somebody says, a guy who can't even put tire in a car, air in a tire dries up a woman real fast. Women don't like that, man. You got to be the man. You got to be independent. You got to take charge of your life, you know? Somebody says it dries up a woman like the Sahara Desert. It dries up a woman like the Sahara Desert. You're certainly not going to be, getting a pop superstar if you can't even put air in your tire. You're not going to be getting a sexy 20-something-year-old pop superstar, you know? I'm dead serious, by the way. I have a daydream I'm going to get a sexy 20-something-year-old pop superstar. I'm dead serious. I really have the delusion, but Erie's like, oh, that's lame, but I'm fucking serious. Dead Cops says, we know. And Rusty says, you're not going to be getting like Olivia Rodrigo, Taylor Swift, anybody. Not even Britney Spears, you're not going to be getting, Andrew, until you work on yourself. Unless you're like Borat, you snatch her when the security's looking away. That's a joke, by the way. You say it, man, but you really mean it. How am I actually have the social worker in like 25 minutes. I have to get going in a moment or two. So this is another day of Andrew pissing into the wind. When is my life going to change? I feel like a wrestler who's just not getting a push. I'm doing the same thing. I'm like on the No Name show, and pretty soon they're going to release me. I'm like a wrestler who's on the No Name show every single week, not getting a push. I'm not going to be on the pay-per-views. I'm just going nowhere in my life. Somebody says, you have to change yourself, Andrew. You have to change yourself. I'm not even on the house shows. I'm not even being booked on the house shows. Like all the other wrestlers, they're asking, who's Andrew Koloski? I don't know who Andrew Koloski is. Who is he? Who is Andrew Koloski? On that note, guys, I'm going to get going to Samantha, the social worker. I'll talk to you later. And I'll enjoy my session. Erie says, you've been on YouTube for 14 years and you have five views. Enough said. Somebody says, try to put air in your tires. Adios. See you later, guys.